Welcome back. So without a solid foundation, your retirement plan can come tumbling down like a house of cards. So how do you build that foundation? Alan Becker, CEO of Retirement Solutions Group, joins us now to answer that question. So if you had to boil it down to just a few building blocks to help everyone build a solid retirement plan, what would those be?
Well, in retirement today, it's different than what it was for our parents and our grandparents. We're in charge of, a lot of us, creating our own income plans, and the biggest fear of retirees is running out of money. So I feel, and the team at Retirement Solutions Group, that we need an income plan. We need an investment strategy that's designed for our unique risk tolerance, meaning you shouldn't take on too much risk, as we learned with this weekend with the Chiefs. I mean, you can have a winning game plan, and sometimes it doesn't come together the way you want, but you want to win the war, right? You got to really have, there's going to be times when the markets are going to correct. There's going to be times when you don't have enough income coming in potentially, and we want to build a solid plan that addresses all those concerns, and one that addresses healthcare as well.
So you brought up sometimes things don't always go as planned. You know, why are these issues so critical for retirees today?
Well, we've just faced over close to 10 years of a bull market. There's not been the switch around of a 20% correction. We've had a few 10%s and they've come back. So we all know there's icebergs out there. We know that there's going to be a correction. Are we prepared for it? Are we ready to face another 2008, a situation where, I mean, nobody wants to go back to work in retirement. We want to have a situation where we can weather those storms, we can be prepared for them. You know, retirement planning should be planned like a hurricane. You know it's coming. We've got time to see what's going on, not like a tornado where it's instant and you got to just react. So a lot of succinct planning should be involved.
Okay, so you brought up planning, you brought up the stock market. I've heard a lot about buy and hold strategy. Is that something that you recommend for people typically, or how does that play in with retirees today?
Well, the idea of buy and hold is something that takes a lot of time, meaning, you want to buy it here and hold it for there. Today, we want a little more tactical in the sense of, you want to look for buying opportunities. You also want to have your limits. All right, I want to make so much on the stock, then I might want to, have a little less of that stock, and start looking for other opportunities. When you're just buy and hold, there are a lot of times you're having to play catch up when things correct. And we can use annuities, we can use insurance products, we can use a dividend portfolio. Lots of ways to create income, and everybody's different. So we've got the top 10 different things you can use in retirement that we want to give to everybody. All you have to do is text 101010 to 474747. So 10 3 times to 474747, and we'll get you those top 10 things you can use in retirement.
And I'd be very excited to learn what all those building blocks look like, because it is so important for today's retirees.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so what is also different for people who are looking at retiring today that's different from how their grandparents or maybe even their parents plan for retirement?
Well, a lot of us, when we were working for the same company for 10, 15, 20 years, we'd have a pension, right? At the end of the rainbow, you get your gold watch, you get your pension.
Those
Life would be good.
man.
Yes. Now, 94% of people don't have pensions. So it's on ourselves to create our own personalized pension. And that's why I caution people that the accumulation phase is different than preservation and distribution. And if the advisor or the firm that you're working with is still working more on accumulation and they don't understand tax efficiency, they're not talking that, it's time to get a second opinion and be with that preservation and distribution advisor so that you can have that income plan. Because it's all about retirement, it's all about enjoying life. I was with a client this weekend at a wedding, and I had several clients there. It was just a great experience to see what retirement becomes.
Wow.
And being able to share with their families. That's what life's about, enjoying things, right?
Okay, well, thank you so much, Alan, for all of those tips, and of course, bringing up efficiency, one that definitely plays a role. So if you would like more information on how Alan and his team can use their proprietary roundtable retirement process to help you, just call 913-685-9422 or visit rsgusa.net.